This is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
And happy Friday to you, Devils fans. How's it going? I'm Scotty, along with the king of the football calls himself, the greatest heel in the history of Hockey X, Sam, by God, woo. He is down there at American Whiskey across the street from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, along with Short Sky. And they are selling some Red Light Lager. That's right. The And Crew Brew is flowing through the taps as we speak over there at American Whiskey. If you're down there at the bar, drowning your sorrows after this game, well, two good things to look at. One, it's Friday night, so why not have a good time? And B, there is And Crew Brew on tap, the official beer of the Let's Go Devils podcast, of course, brought to you by Departed Souls Brewing and our good friends there at American Whiskey. Say hello to Alejandra and Peyton. They are serving it up. We got the beer towers going on. Sam Wu almost did a bad thing, but you know who comes to save the day all the time. Mrs. Wu. Mrs. Wu came through and found our red lights. Sam originally thought that he threw out all of the red gold lights that he bought, but oh no. Mrs. Wu says, no, dummy, they're right here in this box. And we have the beer towers with the red lights flowing. So I know Short Sky and Sam are down there, mucking it up there with all of our Devils fans at the bar. I see Peyton there pouring some drinks. Take care of your bartenders, tip them, and they will tip you with some stiff drinks. That's how that transaction works over there. We're hoping to get to Sam and Short Sky, but I know they're having a little bit of some technical difficulties. So I'm going to be flying Han Solo today. Sam will... Ooh, that makes Sam Chewbacca. So maybe that's what... I can't do it. I got to get my Wookiee. There we go. Sort of. So Sam is my Wookiee. Oh, I can't wait to have some fun with that in the near future. But either way, we were hoping to have a lot more fun. We were hoping to have some victory celebration drinks happening at American Whiskey, but no, it's drown your sorrows time. But like I said, it's still Friday night, so let's have a good time and let's drink some And Crew Brew. Put them back and slam them down. Game number 13 on the season, back at home after the road trip against those damn Washington Capitals, who you know we always have a tough time with. Game 13 on the season, although number 13 for us, still not in the lineup. No Nico Hischier. Our old friend Kevin Weeks the other day said that Jack Hughes is probably going to be around 3 weeks-ish time before we see him out on the ice again. But we did get Tomas Nosek back in the lineup. Willman scratched. Vanacek starting in net. The Capitals are all banged up. And speaking of that, who's going to stand up to the Capitals? Okay? We had some issues in the last game with Luke Hughes taking a big shot in the corner. No one really kind of stepping up there. Will it happen again tonight? Or will the Devils use their speed and be able to work around the Capitals' veteran team? And why I just said that, by the way, let's put a big horns up, because tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I want to say thank you to anyone out there who has served or is currently serving, you know, for your courage, for all the sacrifices that you make, for keeping us safe over here in the US of A, so we can go out and drink some And Crew brews at American Whiskey while watching our favorite hockey team, the New Jersey Devils. So thank you to all of the veterans out there. And I think they had the vets playing hockey in the intermission as well. I think I saw that real quick from Erica Wachter. So if you are, like I said, active service or were in the service, big horns up. And thank you very much for everything that you do. Let's talk about this game over here. First period. Mercer got a good feed right to start things off to Palat, who is alone in the slot there, but it was a bouncing puck. Bloop, Palat kind of didn't really get a good shot on there. I think that one went wide. McLeod did some good work getting around Ovi, and then he went past John Carlson at the blue line, up the boards, and sends a feed across to Jesper Bratt, who tried to put the big slam on there, but another one goes wide. Devils took a penalty. John Marino, he took down Tom Wilson, who was stringing to the net. This is one of those quote-unquote good penalties, as this would probably have been an easy tip-in goal there for Wilson. So, yeah, Marino takes a penalty, but he prevents a goal. Noshik and Lazar on this penalty kill. Man, if there's anyone in the league still to this day that you probably do not want to block a shot on, you know, those big wind-up and slams, Ovechkin is probably that guy. And not only did Noshik take one from Ovi at the blue line, in that same shift, he moves over to the side, and Curtis Lazar goes down, and he blocks the big blast from Ovi's patented spot there of in the face-off circle. So, got to give props to Noshik and Lazar for sacrificing the body down there, killing that penalty. But then, the Devils, this was not a good game overall. I mean, in reality, the Devils played about 12 minutes of this 60-minute game. First period, no one picks up the rookie off the bench, Abu Kubel. I knew I was going to screw that up, but either way, he comes off the bench. Everyone is kind of preoccupied with the other four members of the Caps, and Sandin puts a pass across to Abe Kubel. Oh, man, that is a hard one to say. No wonder Danico was just letting Captain Bill Spaulding say it all game. But either way, 1-0, 10:22 of the first period, even strength goal there for the Caps. And then 15 friggin' seconds later, the Caps score again. Malenstein, wrist shot that deflects off of Luke Hughes' stick. And this was a pretty harmful shot. The first goal, you can't put on Vanacek, okay? This second goal, I don't think you can put on Vanacek either, because he was coming out, he was playing the angles, he was doing the right thing, and the puck just deflects off of Luke Hughes' stick and goes perfectly up just under the crossbar for a 2-goal lead for the Caps. That's at 10:37 of the first, and then Lindy says, all right, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And he was folded on Vitek Vanacek. Or, that's probably too harsh to say. I think he was just trying to spark the team. But he pulls Vitek and puts in Akira Schmid there 10 minutes into the game. Uh-oh, do we have a Sam Wu?
Yeah, Scotty, I think I figured out the crippling ship right here called the Tech here, but still having a good time here at American Whiskey.
All right, excellent. Well, we're right in the middle here of the old rundown, so we'll check in with Sam here in a little bit and see what he thought of the game and everything that's going on there at American Whiskey. Jesper Bratt put a good move to the center slot, denied by Lindgren. Brendan Smith took a penalty. Hey, where have I seen that before? But then Thomas Noshik draws a hooking call right after that, so it's 4-on-4. Timo had a nice backhand opportunity. The rebound went right to John Marino in the slot, but Lindgren again came up big with the pad save. Dougie got called on an iffy interference call there at the end of the first period. Kind of, yeah. So, I don't know. Either way. Oh, wait, that was in the second period. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Oh, boy. 3-0 Capitals after that. Even strength goal in the second period at 6:34. Kuznetsov gets it on a 2-on-1. And yeah, things not looking good for these New Jersey Devils. You know, really was just a lackluster night. I forgot to write down in my notes when the second period started. That's the whole issue here, Scott. What's going on over here? Either way, 6:34 of the second period, even strength goal for Kuznetsov, his second of the year, coming from Wilson and Ovi. That was on a 2-on-1. Again, another goal I don't think you could fault the goaltender on. Akira Schmidt in this time, who played really well in relief of Vitek Vanacek. And like I said, I don't think Vitek was playing that bad. Those first two goals, I don't think you could put on him either. So tonight really wasn't the goaltending. It was the rest of the team not playing up to par. What's going on, guys? And I got it right here. After this, Tyler Toffoli got a good opportunity right after that, but then Devils look sloppy, not using their speed. The Capitals are, if they're not the oldest team, they're like top 3 in age in this league. The Devils should be just flying by them out there. It's like without Jack and Nico, they forgot how to play their game a little bit. Come on, fellas. You know what you're doing. They get a power play right at the end of the second period there. 24 seconds to go, so you know it's going to cross over into the third. So the Devils were unsuccessful on that power play. I know we're not used to saying that, but I think they took an over today on the old PP, which is very unlike this New Jersey Devils team. But Mikey McLeod, who's up there playing in Nico's position, Jack's position, on that first line center, he says, all right, I'm going to make some magic happen. Okay? And he's coming into the zone. Who's there? Trying to hit him in the open ice? You know who. Tom Wilson. But Mikey McLeod says, puts on the brakes, like a Scooby-Doo style, where it's like, he stops. Tom Wilson boom, goes flying right by him. And then Mikey McLeod puts a long-range shot on goal. Lindgren saves it. But, who's standing there right at the side of the net to sweep in a nice, easy rebound? Give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meier. Ooh, yeah. Timo time, baby, to get the Devils on the board at 7:13 of the third period. Like I said, the Devils played about 12 minutes of this game. Because then after that, they finally decided to kick things into gear. So whatever that is, 12 minutes and 37 seconds, 47 seconds, whatever it is. That's about how much time they actually decided to play tonight. Suddenly, they're a different team. And almost exactly 2 minutes later, at 9:12 of the third period, another even strength goal. It is the guy who we're going to send a 6-pack of An Crew Brew to. Hey, guys, it's me, Dawson. I just scored my second goal. How about you buy me some beer? It's only been about 3 years of you guys doing this voice of me. I don't even sound like that, but man, I really like a beer now for scoring that goal. Well, I'll tell you what, Dawson, with that wonderful waft of hair that you have, your friends here at Devils After Dark and the Let's Go Devils podcast are going to send you a 6-pack of An Crew Brew, because Tyler Toffoli brought the puck into the zone. He works his way down the boards. He gets pretty low there in between the face-off circle and the goal line next to the boards, and he just sends a backhand pass straight across. I don't know how in the hell this made it across through all the different players, but literally Mercer was standing right there at the side of the net and was just like, doink, quick little tap. Devils' second goal of the game. Mercer, his second of the year. Toffoli, his 6th assist. And look at this. Akira Schmidt gets his second assist of the season. 9:12 of the third. Even strength goal. And then right after that, Jesper Bratt. I thought he was going to tie it up. He gets a wraparound opportunity, and the puck literally goes right across the goal line in front of the net. No one there to just... No. Right past the net, the open goal mouth, and right out. Damn it to hell. And then we had a fun moment where Brendan Smith, you know me, I pick on Brendan Smith a little bit, but I got to give him some credit for the beefalytics as Sam Wu likes to talk about. Or maybe he had himself a Sam salad pregame, as we know Kevin Ball likes to do. Because he's got Tom Wilson coming this way. Behind the net, mind you. Tom Wilson coming this way and Alex Ovechkin coming this way. And they're ready to make a Brendan Smith sandwich. Okay? And they do. However, Alex Ovechkin just kind of ricochets off of them. And then Brendan Smith kind of uses the momentum from Ovi pushing into Tom Wilson, and he sends Wilson flying. Brendan Smith, bravo to you, sir, because that could have been a really nasty hit, and he turned that 2-on-1 into a Brendan Smith knuckle sandwich the other way. And he was annoying Tom Wilson all night. So we all know Brendan takes the penalties, all right, and he makes some questionable defensive plays, but he's going to muscle up. So good on Brendan Smith for taking the Tom Wilson, Alex Ovechkin attempt at sandwiching him and turning it right back around on them. And then after that, the Devils kind of had the same thing, although I want to be careful here, Nathan Bastian, because Timo and Bastian were converging on Sandin for the Caps, and Bastian gave Sandin a little push in the lower back, which sent him kind of this way and basically directly into Timo's elbow. Timo didn't have his elbow up; he had his elbow down, going for the shoulder check. But because Bastian pushed him in the back, careful, boys. Don't want to be getting any of those late penalties in the offensive zone, mind you, when we're down 3-2. So Caps bench a little upset, Tom Wilson a little upset, blah, 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 whatever. The old gambler, Lindy Ruff, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to pull that goalie and go 6-5. Unfortunately, it didn't work so well tonight. At 2:04, Lindy says, hey, Akira, come on off the ice. Unfortunately, Kuznetsov somehow gets the puck behind the net and just basically turns and fires it. It goes through Ovechkin's legs in the air, not on the ice, in the air, and then somehow makes its way down for an empty net goal. Kuznetsov gets his second of the game there, puts the Caps up 4-2 at 18:09. After that, Tom Wilson tried to go after Timo Meier. Timo does not retaliate, using the noodle right there, and draws a roughing penalty. So the Devils do go on the power play. They pull Akira again, 6-on-4. But this time, the magic does not happen, and the Devils lose 4-2 at home on a Friday night. Damn it! I thought we were going to be cheering a Devils W with some Ankru Brew, but like I said, we're drowning our sorrows tonight. Shots on goal for the Devils in the first period. Two shots in that first period. 11-13 for a total of 26. Caps 12-6-6 for a total of 24. Face-off percentage was basically even. Caps had 29 wins. The Devils had 30. Both teams were offers on the power play. The Devils were throwing the body, though. They actually out-hit the Capitals soundedly, 27-14. The Caps had 18 block shots. The Devils had 13. Either way, rough game for the Devils. They are now 0-2 against the Caps this season after blowing that 4-3 lead that they came back to take the lead on in late October. Now this one, they come out kind of half-hearted game. Like I said, they played about 12, 13 minutes of this game. Other than that, not so much. But I want to know what you think about it on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. And here it is. He's back. He's back, baby. And I apologize because I didn't know Sam was going to be around. We didn't have the football call there. Sorry.
It was technical difficulties, but that's fine.
It was some technical difficulties. Wasn't trying to skip over Sam or anything like that. Hey, the fans want the football call, Sam Wu. They love the Sam Wu football call.
Really?
But tonight, just Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Very popular. Very popular. But tonight we just had some technical difficulties. The next Marino assist or goal, trust me, the football calls will return. But what does everyone think about it? YouTube Live, Facebook Live, X, Twitch, Drinking and Crew Brew. And let's turn it over to Sam Wu over there, who we have one functioning microphone there live at American Whiskey. And what's this food I see coming over here? This looks like a Sam Wu salad is about to get served. I see a Sam Wu salad getting served up over there. Mrs. Wu, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look away. Look away.
Look away.
So what do you think of this game there, Sam Wu?
Well, one thing. Justin Kia was reffing this game.
But
I don't think it really mattered. But just for their shorts guy. Just for fun. Devils didn't get it much of power plays, did they, in this game?
They had a couple, 2, 3, but they were over.
I think one was for 10 seconds. I don't think it really counted.
Yeah, that's true. That was the 4-on-4.
Yeah.
That did turn into a Devils power play there.
Yeah. But, honestly, Scotty, it was depressing. It was actually depressing just to watch your team go down 0-1, 0-2, or go down 3-0. It felt like this.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It felt like that. But I'm not going to go there. This team has a lot of work to do because it's quite obvious that Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier covered up a lot of problems on this team by just outgunning every team they play, which is unsustainable. We go back to the same. I mean, look what Tom Wilson did in the end there. Was that necessary? Probably not. But he knew the game was won, and he made sure that Timo Meier knew about it. Whatever reason. I think this team is a little too passive. I think this team really needs to have some soul searching here. It's not a slump. I think there's just a fundamental issue with them where it just uninspired hockey tonight. But it seems like they get down too easy on themselves. As soon as one person scores a goal, which is Timo Meier, then suddenly it's like, oh, we'll score again and almost get that equalizer. And then, the empty net goal, which was unfortunate, 200-foot shot. Then it's like, I don't want to play anymore. That tells me it's a I won't say mentally weak because that's not a right thing to say, but they're just not that tough. They don't know how to gut it out.
So they're soft. Is that because that's a complaint I've been hearing a lot from Devils fans recently? Team plays soft.
Well, I think Nick Villano alluded to this on State of Fan Address, is more passive than soft because they do come back. They do come back. I just think this team doesn't play with enough urgency. Why is it always a comeback?
Mm-hmm.
There's Max behind me ordering an Anchor.
I see that. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of people complaining here. I see Celluloid and Supernova and Ariel and Ramona. They're all looking at the coach right now instead of looking at the team. Sam Wu. What do you think about that?
Well, you got to hold Lindy accountable, but didn't the Devils just give him a big fat contract?
Well, yeah, but that never stops anything in the sports world. So I'm just curious your opinion because, Sam, you were the one who always has backed Lindy. I admitted I was wrong many times, but is this a coaching thing with the system and the structure, that they're playing like this, or is this the team that needs to toughen up?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say without being in the locker room. I think maybe a lot of these.
Is this Sam? I am the most opinionated man in the world on the Devils. Woo saying it's hard to say. What is that? What's going on there?
I'm confused myself. I'm actually confused myself because it's amazing how Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier out of the lineup suddenly just collapses. But are we being too harsh on them? That's, I think, the real question.
Ariel's putting the whole coaching staff on notice. Steve Tortaz is saying we eat the Lindy contract. Ramona says...
I'll go by with my statement for many years. Just sell the team.
And we also have a Supernova has said that Max, who, yes, is standing right behind Sam Wu right now, has drank the entire inventory of Ancrew Brew at American Whiskey. Are we going to get a Max beer chug? Is that what we're going to get over here?
Yeah, we'll do a beer chug.
All right, Max is going to do it.
You know what?
Wasted Youth is saying we shouldn't blame Lindy. Got the injuries. I mean, yeah. Now he's also agreeing with Sam Wu because Sam says Jack and Nico are fragile.
They are fragile.
And Wasted Youth is saying the same thing.
I think
Supernova. Fire comes from the top down. We got Max ready?
Yep, Max is ready. This is the Ancrew.
Wait, Max, can you shoot? Yeah, show everyone. Can you tell Sam, tell Max to show everyone well, there he goes. He's chugging. He's going.
Wow.
Wow. Man. That's impressive.
Congratulations.
And he didn't even spill any on that beautiful jersey over there.
That's Max. He gave me a football helmet today. Oh, he got his Ancrew.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Peeled it off. Very nicely done.
Oh, did Scotty do the Dawson voice?
Yeah, he did before.
I'll have to rewatch it.
He asked if you did the...
Hey, Max, can you check out a beer for me? Because Nico will grind me on it.
Hey, Nico. No.
Buy him another one.
A performance like that doesn't deserve a football call.
Want me to buy you another one?
I just did two.
Two? Oh, yeah, all right. He's cut off. Max is cut off from the Ancrew Brew.
He's cutting himself off.
Cut him off.
Oh, man.
He's been flagged. He Grand Marshaled the podcast. Oh, boy.
He Grand Marshaled it. Oh, boy.
Oh.
No, that's fantastic. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it down there. And yes, Ramona, I think Max and Short Sky might be a little tipsy right now.
Yep.
That's okay. Supernova, we would love to have them on mic, but we're having some mic issues right now over there at American Whiskey. We only have one working, unfortunately. We thought we were going to have a big crew, but, it happens. But don't worry. Sam Wu's a genius. He's going to get everything.
We also had a
casualty. And
casualty.
working right.
We also had a casualty with one of our Ancrew Brew beer towers. This is all left. This is all that's left of this light.
Uh-oh. Well, I see the ladies are having a good time back there, dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Alejandra got the beer tower?
She fumbled the beer tower.
I think that beer tower is taller than her.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's what, like 5'2", if that, in heels probably?
3'11".
So, yeah.
True 3'11".
She is great. If you're down there at American Whiskey, tip your bartenders. I've seen Peyton walking around. I've seen Alejandra real quick. But take care of them like we always say, and they will take care of you. All right. So Celluloid is saying effort comes from the coach. Okay. Wasted Youth is saying it's not Lindy's fault. He's not on the ice. Supernova's agreeing with Celluloid. Ramona is saying to wave Palat. Oh boy.
Oh,
and Ariel
wow.
and Ariel wants Jacques Lemaire back. So okay, so Nutrizone trap time it is.
You know what? To tell you
In
the
reality,
truth, I shouldn't.
Go
even
ahead.
say
Go ahead.
it. I was about to say,
Okay.
tell you the truth.
Well, in reality, this is two. We lost 2 in a row here. Obviously, the team has not been reacting well to the loss of Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier. Nico is still a big question mark. However, we know Jack is he's gonna be out for a little while as well. So this team has got to step up. Jesper Bratt, Timo Meyer, Tyler Toffoli, Dougie Hamilton. These are all big names. Alexander Holtz. We know you have the capabilities. Palat. I don't think Palat has a goal yet this year. And I know he's not going to, be putting up 30 goals or whatever like that, but he should be in the teens, high teens by the end of the year. So this team has people that they can rely on.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they have been struggling mightily without 2 of their leaders there with Nico Hischier and Jack Hughes. I mean, you always expect it a little bit with two guys that big, but it's not like there's nobody else on this team.
Yeah.
Steve says that Lemaire would fix that 60-minute effort. I mean, that's a big part of it. I mean, this was one of those games where I was sitting here like I wasn't interested because it looked like the team wasn't interested while they were out there.
Do you know who would be a good coach to coach this team? Rick Tocchet. Rick Tocchet. He's doing a great job in Vancouver as far as I'm concerned.
He is doing a great job in Vancouver.
Plus, he loves
crab legs Tocchet.
Yeah. Crab legs are good over there in Vancouver.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about defense over here. Ariel, Steve Tartaz is talking about John Madden coaching the team. Listen, I don't think we're ready to get rid of Lindy just yet. But this team has got to figure out how to play without Nico Hischier and Jack Hughes in the lineup.
Yeah.
They have the capability. They have the players to do it. Jesper Bratt was on fire. And as soon as those 2 went down, man, he has been awfully quiet. What's he got, like 1 point in the last 4? So the first 9 games he had 18, and now he's had 1 point in the last 4. So there's plenty of criticism to go around. Timo Meyer had the slow start. He's turning it up a little bit, but only 4 goals. We can use a little bit more from him. Palat, he's got to start chipping in. Haula has been kind of on the snide as well.
Yeah.
Mikey McLeod seems to be playing better, but is Mikey McLeod someone that we should be relying on in a first-line center role? No. He's a bottom 6 center. So he's playing outside of where he should be, and we're expecting too much from him. Chris Tierney, how much are you really expecting from Chris Tierney and Curtis Lazar? Right now, I think the Devils are looking for too much from some of these players. But Toffoli, Timo, Bratt, Dougie, I'll say even Luke. Even though he's a rookie, he's still a big part of this team. Dawson Mercer, he got a goal tonight, but that's only his 2nd on the season. We need these guys to kick it into gear. They have the players to be able to withstand this. But they've all just kind of gone like, I don't know what to do now. Jack Hughes and Nico Isher aren't here. That can't be the way. That can't be the way. So we're gonna see when is our next game. I even forgot to look. We're playing over the weekend, right, or no?
You know what? I don't know. Tuesday?
When is our next game? Is it Tuesday? I gotta look here at the old schedule because I even forgot to check it out. Boom. Yes, we are off until Tuesday when we go back up to Canada to play those Winnipeg Jets. So back out on the road again. One game at home, and then it's on the road again. Tuesday, November the 14th, and then on the 16th, we're in Pittsburgh. And then, oh, baby, first game against those New York Rangers, who are sitting in first place right now. And they're playing well. But next Saturday night, you know American whiskey is going to be popping for Devils Rangers.
Going to be popping.
And the Ann Crew Brew is going to be flowing down there. So Saturday night, if you're around, come say hello to our good friend Sam Wu and Short Sky. Who knows? Yes. Maybe Max will be along as well for a beer chugging competition. And what beer would that be, Sam Wu?
Ann Crew Brew.
That's damn right. Dell's got to clean up their act. Probably get some good practices in before they take off to Winnipeg. But Lindy has got to get this team focused. He's always been pushing the right buttons, but now two of his biggest guns are injured. Here's the time for real leadership to come through. So we're going to see what happens. You know we'll be back to talk about everything from this week. Sunday night, myself, Short Sky, Beer Baron, or as we know, Ann Crew. That's his real name, Ann Crew.
Yeah.
Who the beer is named after. We'll be back on the Sunday night show to talk about everything. Hopefully we get some updates on Nico and Jack before then. And the great Sam Wu will be working in the background, trying to fix all of our equipment, while Mrs. Wu stands over him, shaking her head, wondering why he's eating chicken fingers.
Wings.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Wings. But we're going to wrap up here. I see the bar is still flowing, so that is great. Everyone have an awesome time. Take care of the bartenders at American Whiskey. Enjoy the Ann Crew Brew. Drink it up. And yeah, happy Veterans Day to all those who have served out there. Thank you again for your service. Sam Wu, turning it over to you, buddy, for the final goodbyes.
Yeah, thank you to all of our veterans. And, well, we'll figure this one out. Till next time, let's go Devils.